Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy offering video, phone, and even live chat-only therapy sessions. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/sandwich. That's betterhelp.com/sandwich.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin', the first official podcast of August. And I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans, along with my husband and podcast co-host and birthday boy, Alan Evans.
A train in the house.
This is dropping on your birthday, honey.
That's right.
Dropping on your birthday, recording the day before your birthday, but the day after your birthday party.
It's Leo season.
It is. Do you buy into that? That's a new trend.
Buy into it a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't really get into Aries season. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Aries?
Well, back in when it was my birthday.
Yeah.
Window.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do during Leo season?
I don't know. Try to stay in the pool as much as you can, which is what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
We can do that at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We're producing on the fly here,
Producing
folks.
on the fly.
No problem.
I forgot to do something.
Yeah.
We'll do it at the end.
Big birthday tomorrow. Not the year of Allen like last year. Maybe just the day of Allen, or maybe the month of Allen. Not the year of Allen.
It's a half week of Alan. It's a half week.
But I'll tell you what Kelly did, and I've never had one of these before. Let's see, a couple days ago, she said, don't go in the front yard. And then she went out there and she never waters the grass. And I'm like, what is happening?
Well, I told him I was watering some of our dead bushes, which I was. I also did that as well.
Yeah, there were a lot of dead bushes, but you were out there watering for a little while. I didn't really think much of it. But then the dog started barking, and I just kind of peeked out the front window, and I noticed some people in the front yard just kind of milling around. I wasn't sure what they were doing. Well, Kelly surprised me with one of those big yard signs.
Yes.
That says It said "Happy Birthday, A Train," and I had a big number 8 and a motorcycle
for Dallas Cowboy, Troy Aikman, of course. Yeah, number 8,
my man, and maybe a playing card. I can't remember.
An ace, yeah.
Yeah, an ace.
Because I told him you did magic, you like tattoos, you love Troy Aikman. I did all this stuff, and then it
was really cool.
They have the cards that match your personality, and usually these are for little kids, but I thought it'd be fun. And then we got one for Bad Influence Jeff as well. And I ordered it as one big sign, but they were so much, they had to divide it into 2. They did such a great job. And when the girl called me to finalize all the details, she said, look, I just bought this franchise like a week ago, and I really want to do a good job for you. And she did.
She did a great job.
So if y'all,
nice.
I don't know if y'all are in the West Plano, Texas area, and she did not give me a discount. So this is # not an ad. I'm just throwing her a little love. But Card My Yard Plano West is the Instagram handle. Instagram Card My Yard Plano West is the company we use. Card My Yard apparently has franchises across the country.
Oh, okay.
So that's the one that we used.
Okay.
Plano West. So anyway, just giving her love. She's just started her business and she's so excited. And they had her little team come with her, and they were just really cool.
Yeah, they carded the yard, and it was all set for everybody to come over for the big birthday bash.
Yeah.
And that was on Sunday.
Had about 30 people.
Yeah.
And but it was good. And of course, like I always say, we have our favorite bartender, Mary, come, and she's just so great.
She's so great.
She helps get set up. She keeps everybody's drinks filled. She, clears plate. She's just such a great asset. And and I tell her every year, I say, I'm going to pace myself. I'm not going to get out of control. And what happens? Eventually, the vodka takes hold.
You were struggling last night.
I was struggling.
You were definitely on the struggle bus. I did maybe 3 or 4 shots.
I did one shot.
You did a shot?
Because KK, Bad Influence Jeff's girlfriend, she was so excited. She found this bucket of shots, and they were different flavors. And she was just going to get Fireball because that's what Jeff loves. But then the guy talked to her. He's like, these are way more fun. So they were little mini bottles of like banana and coconut and pineapple and blackberry and root beer and all apple, all these flavors.
That was like gasoline, babe.
Mary put them in the freezer to get them nice and cold, but they were like 99 proof. We all did the shot at the same time. Everybody was like
breathing fire.
Oh, yeah. We were all on fire.
We were like Henry Danger when he's laughing. Yeah.
Fire.
Yes.
But it was fun.
It went down.
It went down.
It did go down. There were Jeff tried to pull one of our friends, Melissa, into the pool, broke her neck or her bracelet.
I need to message her because I tried. There was no way for me to fix it.
That was some buffoonery.
I couldn't fix it.
Someone gave me an apron for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I forget what it says on the front. Do you remember what that apron says on the front?
It wasn't the man, the myth, the legend. That was the drink cup that Stacy made for Jeff. I don't know.
Well, anyway,
but it's in our bedroom. If you want to go grab it real quick, I'll stall.
Oh, it's okay. Anyway, I put this apron on, and unbeknownst to some of the people at the party, I had on my boarding shorts, but under my boarding shorts, I had on a Speedo. They had no idea, though.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of at the end of the party, it's kind of winding down. I put on that apron. I'm kind of walking around, and then I set myself so they can't see me pull down my board shorts, like what's under my board shorts. So I'm taking off my board shorts. They're looking at me like, "Oh my God!" Like
assuming you're naked,
assuming I'm nude, and then I walk, around so they can see my backside as a bit. And I had the Speedo on. I didn't moon them, but
thank you.
Yeah. But
nobody needs to see that.
The
honey.
Speedo made an appearance, to many people's chagrin. Yeah,
but it's expected.
Yeah, it's expected at this point. So,
but it was good. We had a couple of really cool cakes.
Yeah, I had an A cake. Jay had, of course, a J cake. Mine had a
motorcycle
on it. It
Lots
was
of chocolate. Yeah,
it had a card
and a bottle of bourbon or something.
Yeah,
a little bottle of bourbon.
It was really nice.
And Jeff's had a bottle of something. I don't know. Jeff's had another car on it because he likes classic cars.
So
anyway, it was just really good.
I ate, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those crumbles. I think Kay brought the crumbles.
Kay always brings crumbles. And I was like,
they were so good.
I know they're so good. I'm like, but y'all have to eat cake.
Oh, man. And then we had Chewy's. We did Mexican this time. Just a good time. We had a great time.
And Laura brought you a pie. Everybody was just so sweet. I have really good friends. They all clean up after themselves.
And then you should have seen me and Jeff. So we're sitting there with our cakes and, with the candles, and we're sitting beside one another at the kitchen table, and everyone's like, do something funny. And I'm like, what?
I know.
Like, what?
I know. They put you on the spot. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, like, what are we supposed to do? So I'm like, okay. So I hold up my hand to Jeff, giving him half the heart,
He could not wrap his brain around what you were doing.
I could have been freaking T. He had no idea what I was doing.
He started doing like the little inchworm finger at him, like waving at you. It's like, Jeff, hold up a half heart. Right. He was just looking at us like, what?
He was mesmerized.
He had no idea what we were talking about.
And then he couldn't physically make it do that. So I had to grab his hand and put it in that position so we could do the heart bit.
Yeah.
So that's all I could come up with at that moment.
It was cute.
Yeah.
And it was a good time. Now, so Allen and Jeff's birthdays are 2 days apart. Allen is August 2nd. Jeff is August 4th.
Yeah.
So we're doing just a little quiet dinner for 4 Thursday night, babe. I don't know if you saw the text.
I didn't see
We've
the
got
text.
KK might have just sent it to me. I'm not sure. But we're going to just a really quiet little dinner on Thursday night.
That's
Italiano.
Italian,
right. Yeah.
Okay. I like
this new Italian restaurant everybody's been talking about.
I like Italian.
So we're going to do that.
Little OG.
But you know what we're going to do tonight? The reason we're actually...
No? Okay. Well,
yeah, honey, what? What did you say?
I was going to say little OG.
What's OG?
Olive Garden.
No. It's a different... I said it's a new Italian restaurant. Made me lose my train of thought. We're recording this podcast, like I said, this is going to drop on August 2nd, but we're recording it a little earlier than we normally do. If you ever want to join us when we record the podcast, it's typically 8 o'clock Central Time, Monday and Wednesday nights, typically. We may adjust that a little bit with the fall coming up. I'm not sure. We'll see. We've talked about adjusting the time before, making like 7 o'clock or whatever. But anyway, that's beside the point. We are recording early today because we're going to a movie screening tonight. I'm super excited about. And I'm going to tell you about that after a word from our sponsor.
Why don't you do
BetterHelp.
Yeah, do this.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do, babe.
BetterHelp.
I was trying to do a smooth transition.
A smooth segue.
But you can't help yourself. You can't help yourself.
I can't. Give me a little leeway, though. It's almost my birthday.
Okay. Now, let me start over. Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
As we were talking about, Jeff loves cars. Alan has a Chevelle that he absolutely loves. He takes care of that thing. You're getting some more stuff done to it this week, aren't you?
You want me to sell it?
Well, I'm saying you nurture your car.
I do
you
nurture
take care.
it.
If any little thing goes wrong with it, he's immediately on the phone with the shop, making an appointment to get his baby taken care of.
Yes.
So if we're willing to do that with a car, which is like, honestly, a temporary possession.
Not just a car, but I hear you. I understand where you're going with this.
We have one brain.
Take care of your brain.
Take care of your brain. Show it the same love, the same care. And if something is a little off, maybe you're not feeling your normal self, you get help with BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Yes, how we care for our minds affects how we experience life. So it's important to invest time and care into keeping your brain healthy. There are plenty of ways to support a healthy brain. You could learn a new language. You could take power naps. But there's also BetterHelp online therapy. We are big proponents of therapy. Alan and I have both been in therapy in the past. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not in therapy right now. I'm in a pretty good place. But when the time comes when I feel like, you know what, I need an outside perspective. I need someone to give me clarity. I need to vent to someone who, my husband doesn't always want to hear it. Let's be honest. And I don't want to always hear it from him. That's why you have a therapist. And BetterHelp is online therapy offering video, phone, even live chat only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours.
And our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/sandwich. That's better, HELP.com/sandwich.
All right. And like I said, before we took a little break there, we're going to go see a movie screening tonight for Bullet Train. I'm so excited. I don't know if Alan is very familiar with Bullet Train. This is the movie starring Brad Pitt. And I'm so happy to see Brad Pitt back up there acting again, because I think he's gone through a really rough couple of years. With the whole split with Angelina Jolie. They're still fighting things out. I think they're legally divorced. They're still hashing out. They have so many issues with the children, with that winery and stuff. So I'm excited to see him on the big screen because I love Brad Pitt. But I'm just going to read what it says on the Rotten Tomatoes website. So they haven't scored it yet because they're just now. We're among the first to get to see it, Alan.
It's a screening.
It's got no score on Rotten Tomatoes, like positive, negative, nothing yet.
I'm going to give it a score. Can we do that or no? We're supposed to not say anything?
Well, we have to hold our reviews till tomorrow morning. So we're fine. Okay. The next podcast, we can tell you what we really thought. Well, no, we can't. Well, we'll tell you soon. Anyway, in Bullet Train, Brad Pitt stars as Ladybug, an unlucky assassin determined to do his job peacefully after one too many gigs gone off the rails. Fate, however, may have other plans, as Ladybug's latest mission puts him on a collision course with lethal adversaries from around the globe, all with connected yet conflicting objectives on the world's fastest train. This is from the director of Deadpool 2. So I'm wondering if it has that same kind of energy. But it's starring Brad Pitt, Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Brian Tyree Henry, Sandra Bullock's in it, Bad Bunny. I think Bad Bunny, he's a singer and I think he's a rapper too. He's now been cast like as this Marvel superhero, like a Latino,
Really?
a Latino Marvel superhero. I can't remember the name of him right now, but he's really getting ready to have his star rise. But I think it's a bunch of assassins that are on this bullet train, and they're all going to be working, I guess, against each other.
Sounds interesting.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited we got invited to a sneak screening. We can't always make them.
That description sounded, can you scroll back? It sounded a little bit like a children's book. Ladybug.
Well, that's his nickname.
He's an unlucky assassin.
Right, but when you do, like, let me see, there was another one that
he just wants to do his job peacefully.
He just wants to do his job peacefully.
How can an assassin do his job peacefully?
Because he knows somebody has to die.
He's going to pop a cap in somebody's head. That's not peaceful.
Let's just do it and get out. Maybe it's his last gig or something. I don't know, but I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited. So we won't be able to share that review with you for a few days, but when we will, we'll tell you what we really think.
Sounds interesting, but we'll see. We will see.
Well, we haven't been to see a movie together in
You and
a minute.
I haven't been in a while. Yeah.
You saw Thor most recently.
Very entertaining.
Now, on Rotten Tomatoes.
Very silly, but very entertaining.
65% Thor, Love and Thunder.
Oh, really?
The critic. So it's considered fresh because I think anything, I don't remember, what is it, 55% or lower? And the audience score is 78%.
Yeah.
So the audience loves it a little bit more than critics, but that's typically the case, right?
Big Chris Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Helmsworth.
Unless it's a really artsy film. If it's super, super artsy, I find a lot of times the critics love it and the audience is like, I didn't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah. The critics hate all the Marvel movies. They don't like
Well,
those
65%. I
Yeah.
mean,
they're not, they're not artsy enough.
no. But anyway, some of the positive reviews: an obscenely entertaining Rainbow Highway.
Wait a minute, which
straight
one are
to
we
block-
what are we
This is
talking about now?
Thor. Well,
Thor.
the bullet train hasn't been. Here's this lady's. She's a top critic. An obscenely entertaining Rainbow Highway straight to blockbuster heaven. That is the most pretentious review I think I've ever read.
Wow.
But here's a negative one. For a movie seemingly made with the sole purpose of inserting as many goofy gags per minute as possible while employing a healthy dose of vivid colors and rousing GNR hits, Love and Thunder is shockingly lethargic.
I didn't mention that last time. Yeah, it was almost like it had a GNR soundtrack, which
Guns N' Roses.
I was
right?
a fan of. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool, but it was
Yeah, so
a
it's
little
kind of mixed
a little
reviews.
strange, but yeah, it was
More positive than not.
okay.
Anyway,
Well, speaking of positivity, I wanted to read 2 of the birthday cards that I was given at my birthday yesterday.
okay.
Can I do that?
Your birthday party.
Yeah, birthday party. I got a lot of really nice things. People, I didn't expect anybody to bring anything, but people brought stuff.
That's your birthday.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of booze.
More bourbon to add to the collection.
More bourbon.
We have got to have a bourbon
Oh,
tasting party. We
We
just
got
have to.
a collection.
Maybe we can. Maybe Mary, our bartender, can come conduct a bourbon tasting for us.
Maybe. Or maybe one of our listeners who knows a lot about bourbon, who's a bourbon sommelier.
Are we gonna really take their word for it?
I don't know. But I
I like bourbon. I'll come do it.
also got some Harley stuff. I got a book. I got a nice sign for the garage. Just a lot of cool stuff. I got a Keanu Reeves book, like what would Keanu do?
I know. We love
I should read some of
Keanu.
that on one of our podcasts. In fact, maybe we'll do that next podcast. Read some of the excerpts from that book. But anyway, I got a lot of really nice cards. Some were very heartfelt and nice. Others,
Not so much.
well, let's read this one. Here is one. It looks like it has a golden retriever on the front of it. It's just his face, like a very boopable nose. He has a very boopable nose there. And it says, "Dude, it's your birthday." So I open it. There's a little bone with a candle on it. It says, "Allen, sniff what you like. Scratch where it itches. And if it tastes good, eat it."
Oh, that's like a dog.
This card is only lewd if you make it lewd. Happy birthday. Enjoy another year. That is from Sarah and Brandon Spencer, 2 of our very dear friends. And yeah, so I thought that was
Very cute.
I thought it was lewd.
You like that. You chose to go lewd with it.
Yeah, I chose to go lewd. And here's another. This one, let's see. It's got a scientist on the front, and he's on a chalkboard, and there's cake going into a person's stomach, and then out the stomach, it says gas.
Mm-hmm.
It says, does this birthday card, does birthday cake make you fart?
Ugh, I hate that word.
Everything you wanted to know about flatulence, but were afraid to ask. How come for guys like in their 40s and 50s, fart cards are such a big player?
I didn't realize they were. So this literally takes you through the digestive process?
Let's read. Flatulence or farting has been a source of embarrassment and humor since mankind first cut one loose in front of others. Why has the expulsion of excess gas through the intestinal tract been such a universal and timeless, laugh-provoking phenomenon?
I don't know. Are you going to be able to read it without laughing?
Scientists have pondered this question and have broken down farts into 6 categories. Take us through the first one, babe.
The carbonator. Do you want me to read it? Because
Yes.
you can't handle it?
Yes.
But I'm not going to say the F word.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to say toots. I don't like that word.
The carbonator.
Decades before the invention of the hot tub, flatulent people in the bathtub were enjoying bubbles of their own making. And as to swimming pools, do you think that people who pee in the pool would even think twice about tooting in it?
Farting in it.
The trumpet.
The trumpet.
One or more often a series of loud toots that vary in pitch and tone is what researchers call the trumpet. With practice and proper diet, simple musical compositions can be performed preferably at an outdoor amphitheater. Number 3, the silent but deadly, or SBD. This is perhaps the most dangerous of all toots. It's like the ninja of past gas. Without any warning, the SBD's foul fumes quickly spread, creating panic and destruction in its deadly wake. The unknown origin of an SBD results in denial and accusations.
Yes.
Typically, the person who did it tries to blame it on the dog.
Big player with Dylan, by the way.
1, 2, 3. This is number 4.
Yes.
The big wet one, or BWO.
The BWO.
The human body is a complex, mysterious, often disgusting machine. When it vents gas, sometimes other things are expelled as well. Stinky, wet things. Accompanied with its distinct wet sound, nothing can empty a room or fill your pants as quickly as a BWO.
That's horrible.
Number 5, the oopsie daisy.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, sometimes you just can't help but bust a little wind, often at the most inappropriate times and places. The oopsie daisy, also known as the,
Bust a little wind.
most frequently occurs in the workplace, elevators, and fine restaurants, and it usually is followed by blushing and a sheepish grin.
The Oopsie Daisy's a big player with you.
It's not a big player, Alan. It's not like I do it a lot. No, it's not like that.
California. You did the Oopsie Daisy
That was, you cannot use that as an example.
in my apartment for the first time when you were really sick.
Because the
That
first
was an
time in
Oopsie
California, that was in the bathroom, on the toilet, and the
Reverberation.
the echo chamber of
Yes.
that bathroom.
Yes.
So that does not count.
Okay.
When you do it on a toilet.
Okay.
When I was sick in Alan's apartment, I was sick.
Holding her
I
stomach.
was so sick.
Yeah.
And then it
Just-
happened. It was bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And then number 6 is the old toot you.
The
Hope your birthday's
yeah.
a gas.
Yeah, yeah.
To the gassiest person I know and love.
Well, not true.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yes.
Here is some reading material for our next visit to the can. Love ya, Sin Galvin.
So that was a long card, but I appreciate the humor in that. I thought that was very, very funny. Babe, you ever done the carbonator?
Don't ask me any of those questions.
Back there in that tub by yourself? You've never
I'm not gonna
blown a few
discuss
bubbles?
these. I'm
Never?
not.
Oh, come on.
I've already talked about 2 instances. That's what you're getting.
We all have.
You should elevate me and put me on a pedestal.
I shouldn't make you to be a big
No, you shouldn't.
fart bag.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay. Whew. I don't know why. Why is that so funny?
I don't know.
It's not funny to everybody, but it's funny to me. I don't know why it's funny to me. It's just like it started. Like, why do people think that that's so funny?
I don't know.
Because it's embarrassing?
I guess that's what it is.
Why do little boys think it's so funny? Little girls do not think it's funny.
Well, I think they do think it's funny.
Well,
to a
teenage
point.
girls don't think it's funny.
No, they get very embarrassed.
Yes. Yes. Preteen girls, teenage girls, they're not about that world.
Speaking of, teenage girls.
Yeah.
Emma Kelly starts back to school in 1 week.
Can you believe that?
Crazy. Just a couple of days more than a week. And she's like, I've got a list of places I want to go for back to school shopping. I've got my list of my school supplies that I want, everything. So we're going to go one day this week and try to knock it out.
Yeah, I can't believe. Let's see. I think the boys go back the 15th.
Emma Kelly goes back the 10th.
Does
The
she
10th or the
really?
11th. And I think the boys are the same.
Wow.
I think it's the 10th or the 11th. But anyway, that's what we're doing. Her school schedule is supposed to come out today, but I keep checking it. It hasn't come out yet, so we don't know her schedule yet. But she already knows she's going to have to change a couple classes.
Well, like what?
So I don't know. For some reason, they have to do some sort of they had different career courses, career tracks, I guess you call it.
Yeah.
And she chose nursing.
Oh, nice.
So I think she's taking like a medical terminology course,
Yeah,
things
that's
like
awesome.
that. I think it's wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
I just think, let me tell you, when I used to do a public service show, I used to have to do it, community service. It was we had to keep our license for radio, whatever. I remember talking to a woman about teenage pregnancy, and she said the number one way for girls, for preventing,
Yes.
teenage pregnancy is for a girl to have a goal, a purpose, and like nothing she does. There's time you can have a goal and like I want to be this, that. But if you have a goal, an unwanted, unplanned pregnancy, you're probably going to be way more careful and not. But that's what she said. So I love that. So I'm not thinking my daughter's going to run out and get pregnant
but I hear
or
what you're
not
saying.
get pregnant now because she's taking a nursing course.
That's what the data says.
But she said, yeah, in her experience, girls who have a vision, a goal, they are less likely to have a teen pregnancy.
Okay.
So I thought that was really great that Emma Kelly is kind of excited about it too.
Yeah. Well, that's good tidbit news there.
And she's given up I don't know if I've talked about, I don't know where I talk about stuff. I talk so much for a living.
Dime.
Well, it's just the truth. I talk to friends and then I talk on the radio and I talk on 2 podcasts. I don't know which way's up sometimes.
Yeah.
But Emma Kelly's given up the idea of going to Hawaii for
really?
college. University of Hawaii off the
Not
table.
doing that one?
Well, it's just too far. I told her, I said, look,
That's a long way.
you're going to Hawaii. You're staying in Hawaii.
You're going to be doing Thanksgiving in Hawaii.
Right. You can't be coming home. It's just not going to work that way. But I did tell her maybe for her high school graduation gift, maybe we'll do a trip to Hawaii. That would be.
If there's any way I can glom onto that trip, I will do so.
Okay.
I'm a big fan. Big
see.
fan of the Hawaii.
We'll see.
Big fan of the Hawaii. It's expensive as hell, but man, just the most beautiful scenery that I've ever seen.
We've got 3 years to save up.
Yeah.
Start socking away some cash. Our Hawaii fund.
I remember playing a golf course. It was called Princeville on Kauai, babe. I thought I was on some like freaking Avatar world or something. It was so beautiful. Sun was setting over the ocean. I'm on this like mountain and on a golf course. There's a lot of wild pigs there and peacocks, and they were all starting to come out on the golf course. It was crazy, and the sky is pink and orange and purple and blue, and the water is just like a navy blue. It's just like unlike any other place I've ever seen.
All right.
I'm a big fan of Hawaii. Any of the islands are good with me.
Well, let's pick one and start saving. It's good to have a family goal.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll prevent me from getting pregnant again if I have a goal. That'll prevent it.
That's going to take
that would take an act of God.
Take an act of God.
A
I believe.
miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, babe. Well, I think we're going to cut this version. I can hear all our very best customers going, no!
Oh, right, because this is such riveting content.
What are you talking about? We're not jipping the listener. We're giving them good stuff. But a lot of our listeners say, don't be doing that. We like the long ones.
I know. And every once in a while, we have, for commitments and things, we have to cut them a little short.
Got to cut them a little short.
Just a little short. But, we'll give you the... Sometimes you got to give them, like Kid said, you can't give them steak every day. Kid Craddock. He said, sometimes you got to give them tuna salad, tuna fish. And that way they really appreciate the steak, right?
I think a lot of people from our podcast, they just want chicken salad. A lot of times they get chicken shit.
Oh, Alan.
Oh, sorry.
That's not nice.
Oh, I just wanted to say chicken shit.
That wasn't nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening to Alan cuss. And
just drop a big CS bomb on the way out.
Make toot jokes, because that's what we, especially if you have kids in the car listening. That's really great.
Gosh, speaking of kids, shout out to my man, Travis. I gave his mother came, and his father came to our party yesterday, and I gave him 2 more shirts because he's my guy. That's my guy right there. Me and him are homies.
What shirts?
I had 2 Harley shirts that they shrink down too much.
Yeah.
And this one was way too small for me. I thought it would kind of fit him better.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 2 like that. So I gave them to Andrea to give to Travis.
Our other friend Susan's daughter,
Yeah.
Dutch,
The Dutchster.
who is wanting to be a tattoo artist.
I have her gift.
I know. I told Susan you had
But
a gift
Susan
for her.
said don't do
well, her
it.
birthday's in October, so you could save it till then.
Okay.
But she wouldn't mind having another one of your Ed Hardy shirts.
No kidding.
She loves it. Susan got rid of some at a swap party a couple times ago, and her daughters were fighting over it so bad that Susan had to go on eBay and try to find the duplicate.
I'm telling you, what's old is new again.
Yeah.
That's vintage.
So if you have any old Ed Hardys you want to get rid of, I've got a teenage girl that would love to have it.
Vintage stuff. Okay. Well, the next podcast, we are going to talk about, speaking of Ed Hardy, one of our very, very best customers got inked. So find out who that is on our next podcast.
We need to talk about your exciting news regarding ink.
That we will talk about that too. A lot of tattoo talk lately, but yeah, one of our very best customers. So find out who got inked and find out about my tattoo contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, babe.
And other fun stuff.
And other fun
We
stuff.
might even talk about stuff that has to do with me.
Yes.
You never know.
So find us on the socials at A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram. I am at the Alonzo 1971. I'm on Facebook at Alan Evans.
I'm on Instagram at Kelly Raspberry, on Facebook at Kelly Raspberry Evans, and of course, the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' socials.
There you go.
A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram.
Yes. And where you listen to podcasts, please give us a 5-star review.
Please.
If you will, please. That really helps us out. All right, babe. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
I love everybody who came to my potty desperately. Thank you, everybody. I felt very loved and celebrated. And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.